stare at me when
I can't help it. He's just too beautiful, girl. I'm gonna be right here closing my eyes.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 20.
This is just a beautiful, young, seemingly healthy 28-year-old woman.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name out.
The drama surrounding Beyonce and Jay-Z has always lived in whispers, in blind items, in late-night threads that feel half like gossip and half like prophecy. But this time, the storm isn't just circling them. It's circling their daughter. And that's what makes it different.
16. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell,
I was told that she didn't have any health issues, you know, and it was very shocking to hear.
Why are you our black children through your daughter?
What began as internet chatter has spiraled into something far darker, pulling Blue Ivy into a narrative she never asked to be part of. It started with shock. A young woman, Cathy White, just 28 years old, reportedly healthy, suddenly gone. No warning. No clear explanation. One moment she was alive, moving in powerful circles, photographed alongside Jay-Z and industry elites. The next, she was dead under what some described as suspicious circumstances. A brain aneurysm, they said. Case closed. But not everyone believed it was that simple.
And her colleague did not know what happened to her or how she died or why she died, but all she knew that...
I don't care nothing about your beehive. Those little demons would get sprayed down with...
Years earlier, blogger Hollywood Street King had alleged that Cathy White was Jay-Z's pregnant mistress. He published photos. He claimed there was an affair. He suggested Cathy had been preparing to go public. Then, almost unbelievably, Cathy died shortly after Beyonce's pregnancy announcement with Blue Ivy. The timing was enough to ignite suspicion. According to archived reports, even law enforcement sources at the time described the cause of death as uncertain pending autopsy and toxicology results.
Refused to accept the truth. She's been trying to call her husband out for years. And what we gotta return?
Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
How do you feel knowing you are the person who you are today?
Words like suspicious lingered in the air, refusing to disappear. From there, the internet did what it does best. It connected dots. It built timelines. It created a theory that refuses to die, that Cathy White was not just a mistress but possibly a surrogate. That Blue Ivy might not biologically belong to the woman the world knows as her mother. It's a claim with no verified proof, yet it continues to resurface, fueled by old interviews, slowed-down video clips, and what critics dubbed Bumpgate, when Beyoncé's baby bump appeared to fold unnaturally during an Australian television appearance. For some, that single crease in a dress became evidence of deception. For others, it was nothing more than fabric moving under studio lights. Still, the rumors didn't stop there. Lyrics from Beyoncé's later music were dissected like coded confessions. Lines from songs such as Daughter and Darker, more theatrical imagery in other tracks, were interpreted by conspiracy-minded viewers as symbolic admissions. Metaphors about wearing another woman's skin, about possession and immortality, were taken out of artistic context and reframed as something sinister.
Beyonce is a wicked bitch. Oh, nah. I got your bitch. Y'all
Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl.
In the age of viral speculation, poetry becomes testimony, and symbolism becomes supposed evidence. But the heart of this storm isn't just about Beyoncé. It's about Blue Ivy. Now older, stepping into her own spotlight, appearing at premieres, performing on tour, standing beside her parents at global events. Observers began scrutinizing her expressions. A perceived hesitation here, a distant look there. At the Lion King premiere, some claimed she appeared disengaged, even uncomfortable. When behind-the-scenes studio footage was released showing Blue recording voiceovers with Beyoncé, critics again claimed she seemed annoyed. The video was eventually removed, which only deepened suspicions in the minds of those already convinced something was wrong. At the same time, broader allegations surrounding powerful figures in the entertainment industry resurfaced, including renewed scrutiny over Jeffrey Epstein's files and the names linked within them. Jay-Z's name appearing in online discussions added fuel to an already raging fire. Every past association, every party photo, every old rumor was dragged back into the light. For conspiracy communities, it all felt connected. For fans, it felt like a coordinated attempt to smear. Through it all, one unsettling question remains. What does this do to a child growing up in the center of it? Reports suggest Blue Ivy has limited access to social media, shielded from TikTok and Instagram to avoid exposure to the noise. True, it's understandable. Imagine discovering that strangers online are debating your parentage, speculating about your mother, dissecting your facial expressions frame by frame. That kind of scrutiny would shake anyone. And yet, none of the most explosive claims have been substantiated. There is no confirmed evidence that Cathy White was Blue Ivy's mother. No verified proof of foul play tied to her death. No official record supporting the darkest accusations being shared. What exists instead is a web of timing, imagery, coincidence, and distrust toward powerful institutions.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary fucking aneurysm, just like the woman.
In a culture increasingly skeptical of celebrity narratives, absence of transparency often breeds suspicion. Beyonce and Jay-Z have built an empire on control of image, precision, and silence. They rarely respond directly to rumors. They move strategically, release projects on their own terms, and let speculation burn itself out. But when the speculation involves their daughter, the silence feels heavier. Blue Ivy didn't choose fame. She was born into it. And now, as she begins carving her own identity, the weight of decades-old allegations trails behind her like a shadow. So the question becomes larger than any single conspiracy. It becomes about the cost of celebrity, about how quickly the internet can turn unverified claims into cultural lore. Are these rumors reckless fabrications amplified by algorithms? Or are they unanswered questions that powerful people have never fully addressed? And most importantly, where does that leave Blue Ivy as she grows up under a microscope that never blinks? What do you believe? Is this just another example of the internet spiraling into fiction? Or is there something deeper that deserves real investigation? Share your thoughts below. And if you want more deep dives into the stories everyone's whispering about but few dare to unpack, make sure you like the video and subscribe. The conversation doesn't end here.